Alright guys, Chase here, Southern Sky Farm. Today is a blustery day. The wind is whipping and it's pretty chilly out here, so I rolled out one bale each for each group, one of 20 and then one of 18. They're back here behind me eating some good hay. But the main topic of this video is the bale unroller. I'm going to show you all the difference in unrolling bales after we have had 3 inches of rain. 3 inches of rain yesterday during the day and then last night, and we are soggy. When you ride through the field, you can see water splashing up on the Ranger tires. So I have one bale over here that we were bale grazing, and I dumped that out 3 days ago, I think it is. And I'm going to show y'all what happens when you bale graze with 3 inches of rain, and then what it looks like when you roll out bales with the bale unroller after 3 inches of rain. So I'm going to spin the camera around. We'll start with the bale grazing, and then we'll jump to both sets of cows where I drove through the field with the bale on, and then I'll show you what it looked like when I unrolled the bale. So switch the camera around real fast. Alright, so this is where I had a bale, and we bale grazed this bale right here. You can see it is an absolute mud hole. They've pugged the ground up. There's a little bit of hay left there in the center, but look at the pug. That's not good, guys. That's not good. I figured this would happen, but really couldn't do nothing about it. So it is what it is, but I wanted to show y'all what it looks like. This is the other side, and it's just pug mark after pug after pug, all the way around the bale. That's not good. These are the cows over there eating now. But this spot, hopefully will recover. I've caught it early enough where they won't get over here and eat the rest of it, and I'll have to spread that little pile out over top of the mud, and hopefully it won't damage our field right here. But that's not good. So with that being said, this is what it looks like after 3 inches of rain and bale grazing. And then we go to the bale unroller, which is absolutely superb. You can see there, this is where I unrolled the bale down there, and then I started up here. So we'll walk up there and I will show y'all. This is when I had the bale on, basically a 1,000-pound bale unroller, and a Polaris Ranger 900. Now you can definitely see where I drove through the field, so that's why I want to show y'all this video and shoot this to show that bale unrolling is awesome. Alright, so you can see there's tire marks here and here, and then there's tire marks also over there to the right. So let me get down close. You can see where this is where the tire went. And there's no mud and there's no pugging at all. The bale unroller just basically sat on top of the ground, and we have no ruts in our field. The grass is obviously matted down, but there's actually no rut there. Came in the field, that's where I dropped the bale, and then I started unrolling the bale down there, spun around, and came back. So that's what it looks like when you bale unroll after 3 inches of rain. You can come over here and see where the tires were on this side, and there's no ruts from when I just had dropped the bale. That's what bale unrolling does for you when you've had 3 inches of rain. You can have a mud hole around either hay ring or bale grazing, and that product of the bale grazing was just when I dumped the bale over a couple of days ago. But now, since we've had 3 inches of rain, I was honestly a little bit worried that I wasn't going to be able to get into the field without making ruts. But to my surprise, I got right into the field, made no ruts, and it's perfect. So you can see that there's no ruts down there. You can see where I'll slide over here where I was driving, and you can see where I was driving just because of the water in the field squishes up, but there's actually no rut right there. So I'm going to jump to that group of cows, the 18, and then I'll show you all that bale unrolling and where I drove in that field. Stay tuned. Alrighty guys, we are in field 2 now, the second field where the yellow cows are. And I wanted to show y'all this field of what the bale unroller has done. So obviously we have some hay spread out here in front of us. Some cows are eating, some of them laying down. But we basically did 2 strips of hay all the way down there to where those cows are on the bottom, and then came back up a second time. But hopefully y'all can still see this. Y'all can definitely see it. So that's the Ranger track tires, and then that is the bale unroller, and this is where I came in with a full bale. Full 1,000-pound bale, and I'm going to show y'all where there's kind of basically no grass. There's absolutely no rut right here. Basically, it was right over top of the fescue, and there's no rut right there. So that little trail goes all the way down there. And you can still continue to see where we came in with the bale unroller. No ruts at all. And even last night, there was water going across the driveway into the field. And I'll show you all that there's no rut down here. Now, on the video it looks bad because of mud, but that's just from where it's squished up when the Ranger was pulling the bale. But you can see, I'm gonna get to a good spot where I know some water was definitely going over top of. So there's water going over top of, there's still standing water, and there's no rut. There's no rut at all. And you can see where the tires came. And then over here on the other side, there's no rut. There's literally standing water right there. Standing water. We have no rut. So that's what the bale unroller does for you when it's super wet. And I have loved the bale unroller for not wasting as much hay. But also, with that being said, bale grazing has its purpose too. Now, obviously, I'm showing y'all the repercussions of having the bale out there and not rolling it out before the rain, but someone can definitely learn from that mistake. So the last thing I want to show y'all is what the actual bale unroller looks like, so y'all can kind of get a picture in your mind. It's super windy out here, so hopefully the volume is not too bad. But we'll walk up here and I'll show you all the bale unroller and the Ranger that's pulling it. Alright, so that's the bale unroller, and that is the Polaris Ranger XP 900. That's where we're putting a 1,000-pound bale to and dragging it into the field and rolling it out. So I just wanted to show y'all what it looked like and what we're actually unrolling the bales with. With that being said, guys, that is going to be all for today. Just showing y'all the difference in bale unrolling and bale grazing at the wrong time. Don't forget to like our channel, subscribe to our channel, comment below, shoot us an email, and thanks for watching, guys.